The Dex Legacy is intended for a mature adult audience and contains content that some listeners may find upsetting. Please check our show notes for trigger warnings and further details.
Previously on the Dex Legacy, we found Rhaya. She was mentally fine, but physically torn apart. It must have taken multiple surgeries to strip her like that. Incisions everywhere. She won't be walking for a while. I already knew about Pesha Thellis. He was a colonel in the North Jakra military during the invasion of Chakri. The things he did there made me sick. He was the one that got to the Chakram royal family. Much of the report was redacted, but he ordered their executions. Kids as well. Thanks to the Gandharaya Mountains and the Diamond Isles, Chakri was the richest country in the world, and North Jakra stripped it bare. To maximise output at the mines, they rounded up essential staff from all over the country and transported them to the mining communities. Anyone who resisted was shot. Families were torn apart. When transports weren't available, people were forced to march for days without food and water. Hospitals were left without doctors. There were cases of North Jakran soldiers taking surgeons away at gunpoint, leaving patients to die on operating tables. Pesha Thellis oversaw all of that. I don't often enjoy killing people, but sometimes. If North Jakra left Chakri alone, I'd still be living there. Nathaniel Dex wouldn't have adopted me and made me what I am. I wouldn't have been kidnapped by Thellis Rathan. And I wouldn't have been in a position to take him out. After we tried to escape, Nathaniel and Osa were always going on and on about dealing with the consequences of our actions. Ash's death, Shiv's arm, Auto. I was Pesha Thellis' final consequence.
You're listening to The Dex Legacy, Season 3, Episode 5, Emergence. Starring Kam Elliott, Kelsey Griffin, Charlie Richards, Chris Gregory, Warren Graham, Carl Wharton, David S. Deer, Tiffany Clare, Alex White, Kathryn Georgiou, Stevie Skinner, Emily Inkpen, and Danny Scott. With music by Dr. Alan Stroud.
Auto, international headlines.
From South Jakra, a new tower, a new age. From Nev, healthcare crisis, waiting lists longer than ever. From Oskil, wasted education, girls' application to academy rejected. From Vosnor, giving. It's time for Vasnek to give back.
Stop! What's wrong with it?
Osa probably ran an update, Nathaniel.
This version is tedious. Auto, when is my wine arriving?
Wine, an alcoholic drink made from fermented grape juice.
I know what it is, damn it! When is the wine I ordered arriving?
The palace kitchen is expecting a delivery of 4 boxes of Pinot Trouval by 2 p.m. tomorrow.
Stop. Useless. Tristan, how long does it take for 4 teenagers to steal a transport and fly out of a military base?
Incoming communication, Erec Pthalno.
Yes, answer. Erec?
Your boy decapitated Pesha Thellis.
Really? Which one?
Ren.
Goodness. Are you sure? That doesn't sound like him.
Pesha Thellis was a friend, Nathaniel.
Yes, condolences.
This wasn't part of the deal.
The deal?
In our contract, it clearly states that Dex personnel will not harm North Jakran citizens.
That contract says nothing about what level of retaliation is allowed when North Jakran citizens kidnap and experiment on Dex personnel. An oversight, I grant you.
I want to see consequences.
You'll see nothing of the sort.
Nathaniel,
Erec.
your children are out of control.
You know, it's amazingly difficult to control my children when they're hidden in an underground facility and I'm unable to speak to them.
He was a good man.
Don't be absurd. He was a war criminal. I remember these things. I sold you the munitions.
Then you are just as culpable.
My responsibility is to make the weapons. It's down to you to decide if and how you use them.
Ah, the old Roan missile excuse.
It's a fact. A fact that some are uncomfortable with, as it requires them to take responsibility, but a fact nonetheless. Did he kill any others?
During his rampage? No. He knew exactly who he was targeting. A rogue. Assassin.
Thellis kidnapped them and failed to keep them contained. That was on him. I wonder, do they know they're in North Jakra?
What?
Well, it's reasonable to assume that Thellis didn't reveal their location, which means that as far as Ren is concerned, they could be anywhere. It sounds like he retaliated in a targeted and controlled way.
Retaliated? Pesha was in his office.
Ren took the opportunity to deal a blow to the people responsible for this mess. Whether he knew precisely who Thellis was is still up for debate. If you want to level charges through the International Confederation, I think you'll find they'll rule in my favour. Thellis acted in a premeditated way. Ren doesn't even know where he is. The breach is, therefore, accidental. This will be supported by the fact that Ren is a 16-year-old boy, cut off from his family, held against his will and under significant stress.
He wasn't harmed.
Imprisoning someone is violent behaviour. Passive violence, certainly, but violence nonetheless.
You are in breach of contract.
So are you. You don't want to escalate this, Erec. You need Dex troops on the border.
He was my friend, Pesha.
He was more than that, from what I've heard.
For the sake of our friendship.
Erec, you're asking me to punish my son so you can feel better about the loss of your friend. I won't do it. I send you my condolences, and the matter is closed.
You've made monsters of them.
I'll remind you of those words when they're on the border fighting your enemies. Again.
Goodbye, Nathaniel.
Goodbye, Erec.
You almost sound proud.
I am proud. Pesha Thellis mellowed when he left the military, but I remember what he did. And I think Ren knows about it too.
What do you mean?
Come now. He reads. He's the only one of the three who actually takes advantage of his situation and digs for information regular people wouldn't be allowed to see. And he digs deep in some cases too.
I'm aware.
Of course you are. We don't let them have access to anything regarding Chakri, Thos and Dominar. It's imperative they never find out the specifics, but Pesha Thellis is North Jakran. What he did in Chakri is well documented, if you know where to look.
And you approve of Ren's actions?
Well, let's just say it's no great loss to humanity. And now your agent is in charge of Thellis Rathan.
She is. Acting CEO. She gave away her identity to Ren. But given the circumstances...
He'd just blown Thellis' head off and looked her way.
Yes. I will let it slide. She will be useful.
A Dex agent in charge of a foreign munitions corporation. I have no doubt that she will.
done it.
Done what?
I've isolated all the threads. They're not jumbled anymore. They're there and clear and beautiful and... Gods, I actually did it.
You did?
I did. I mean, this was Srivastava's standard encryption. Odds were I'd never get there, but...
I mean, how much of it is there? Is it all of Auto?
No, it's part of her. Now, let's see what she's been hiding.
We should let Boss know right away.
Yeah, probably. If I just...
Valentina?
Yeah? Yes, you're right. Okay, let's go.
To take that transport.
Looks like a fighter ship.
Get me in there. I'll work it out.
All right. Right, you weigh like nothing.
I'm a bird on the wing, Ren. Or I was.
You will be again. Let's go. Okay. It's a bit tight in here, but we can make it work.
Wow. That control panel is...
Minimal. Yes, Varian. Well observed.
Rhaya, how does this thing work?
Ren, put me down.
Pilot's chair?
Yep.
Okay, here you go. Sorry, did I catch something?
Leg wounds. It's okay. My arms are going to hurt using these controls. I need someone to hold my elbows up while I drive.
Gotcha. There you go.
Okay. Let's see how far we get. Whoa! Hold on. Seriously, right now, I can't deal with driving this thing and checking you're sitting comfortably at the same time.
Wow, you get moody when you're in pain.
And you don't.
Yeah, totally do this.
Okay. Now, sitting comfortably.
Me too. Ren, you gonna be okay crouching down there? You're not exactly attached to anything.
Someone has to keep her elbows up, Varian. You know, I'll be fine. Just worry about yourself.
Phew! This thing can shift. Just gotta work out how to turn.
Shit!
Oh, here we go! Ren, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just keep flying. Are your arms all right?
Yeah. I just can't keep them up for long. Or lift them above shoulder height. I hope they don't scrap me.
They won't. Idris would go on a rampage.
Oh, Rhaya, you're bleeding.
Of course I am. I don't clot like you three. I'll get us as far as I can, but one of you might have to take over.
What do you mean they've taken the Spectre?
Our orders were to keep out of their way.
But you could have locked the ships before you ran. That was a top-secret stealth prototype, and now Dex Island has it.
Yes, I'm sorry, ma'am.
Just make sure they didn't steal anything else. God, it's the incompetence. What are you doing? His body should be laid out with respect, regardless of whether he still has a head. Don't just drag him to the side of the room like a sack of potatoes.
Yes, Miss Trouvesh.
All right, get out. I need to update the President before anything else goes wrong. Perhaps we can get that prototype back.
Yes, Miss Trouvesh, but...
What?
There's no door or wall left.
Then get out and away. Go and inspect the damage through to the lab.
Yes, Miss Trouvesh.
Report.
Varian, Isra, Ren and the pilot are on their way to Angel City, sir. They are clear of the complex.
How did they get out?
They stole an advanced prototype aircraft. It might be of interest to our military.
How did they get hold of it? Is it damaged?
No, sir. I relied on the incompetence of my staff, and they did not disappoint.
Good. And the situation?
Under control. We will start the evacuation to the new site tonight.
Excellent. Check in as soon as you can.
Yes, sir. Right. Let's do this. Attention, Thellis Rathan employees. It is my duty to inform you that Mr. Thellis died today in his office. My name is Rasheen Trouvesh, and I am your new CEO, appointed by Mr. Thellis before his untimely demise. As of this moment, the Dex threat has left the complex. However, the company-wide lockdown is still in effect. This afternoon, we will begin the process of moving to our new top-secret location. Those who have chosen to leave our employment rather than relocating to the new site will be processed accordingly. Please proceed to the northern entrance. Those of you who have opted to stay may now speak to your families under supervision from specific locations. All calls made from alternative devices will be blocked, and anyone attempting to contact outside sources without supervision will be reprimanded accordingly. Thank you. Well, at least they got a choice. All right, Mr. Thellis. Let's cover you up.
For finding me.
What do you mean?
You could have left me behind.
Rhaya, in what universe would that happen?
I'm in pain, Ren. I was on my own. I'm back down to one eye and they've taken everything out of me. Excuse me if I've lost a bit of faith. What were they doing to you? How did you escape?
Well, for once they weren't after us. They locked us in a missile silo and we couldn't get out. Then the door opened. Someone pressed the button, but we don't know who.
Someone let you out?
It was an agent. I met her.
You met an agent?
Yeah. When I went to blow Pesha Thellis' head off, there was a woman there who told me she was an agent and that she was the one who opened the door.
Wow. Makes you wonder how much has been going on back home since this all started.
Huh.
You think Tristan issued orders?
Well, she wouldn't have acted otherwise, Varian.
True.
Who's Pesha Thellis?
The CEO of that hellscape and a world-class arsehole. It was almost the most satisfying execution I've ever carried out.
Almost.
Yeah. Almost. Oh, she said that Angel City's on its way to collect us.
What? How are we going to find it?
Look up. She flies at altitude. God, that's good news. I don't think I'd make it to Dex Island in this state. Can you get up here and find comms or sensors or whatever?
Okay. What am I looking for?
Icon with a beam of some kind.
They don't have icons, but someone stuck labels on the switches.
I get the feeling this is a work in progress.
One of these says comms. Hello? Is anybody out there? Can anybody hear us? Hello? Come in.
God, what kind of flight communication is that?
The kind I make. Can anybody hear us? Hello?
Isra? Is that you?
Idris.
Is Rhaya there? Are you all there?
Yes, we're all here. Rhaya is injured and in need of immediate medical assistance. Where are you?
I'm not picking you up on any of my scanners. We're at 39.08, minus 84.21.
Rhaya, does that make sense?
Yeah, just need to find the... Got it. Okay, I've got you.
It is so good to hear your voice, kid.
Yours too.
We're ready for you. Got medical teams waiting.
Okay, banking up.
There she is. Home, sweet home.
We're approaching the hangar bay now.
I'm on my way down. We still can't see you.
Yeah, it's probably this new type of transport. No system can read it.
Coming in now. This might be bumpy. My arms.
Rhaya? Medical team! Get over here! Rhaya!
I'm here! I'm here!
Oh, gods. Okay, I've got you. I've got you. Well done, kids. Well done. That's okay. You're all right. You're home now.
Okay. Well, good job, everyone.
I need a shower.
Me too.
Yeah, that would be great. And some food.
You're always hungry, Ren.
And some sleep. Do you think she'll be okay?
Rhaya? Yeah. Now she's home, they'll fix her up.
I can't believe they did that to her and didn't do anything to us.
Are you jealous?
Don't be stupid, Iz. It's just...
That you're jealous?
No. Just... They had all of us and they chose not to tear us apart. I'm not used to that.
Well, now we know she's okay. I'll take the win. A couple of days in a silo, then blasting through a lab complex was much more fun than being surgically tortured.
True. Rhaya's in a bad way now, but think what we've been through. She'll be fine.
Hey, has nobody talked to you three yet?
What? A medic? No. Why? We're fine.
We need to get you to the med bay for a thorough checkup. Now.
No, we just need a shower.
Yeah, I can tell. Believe it or not, it can wait. Come on.
So this is Auto.
Yes, sir. Part of her.
I see. Vardy, I want you to extract all usable data. All of it. Everything you can.
Yes, sir.
How long will it take?
To process it all? A few hours.
Get it to me tonight.
Yes, sir.
Sir, may I ask, Varian, Isra and Ren?
Are all safely aboard Angel City.
Any casualties?
Not on our side, kid.
So they weren't running?
No. It seems they've learned their lesson. Thanks in no small part to you and those who died bringing them in. Hopefully, we will not have a repeat incident.
Yes, sir.
Vardy, get started. This should make for very interesting reading.
Yes, sir.
Well done, Val.
I'm amazed by myself.
I'm not sure you should be. I never doubted you.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look.
What have you got?
Looks like accounting stuff. Costings.
Oh, that's a bit rubbish.
What were you hoping for?
Juicy top secret conversations.
We're a weapons corporation. There's nothing more juicy than the accounts.
Like what? Wait, did you see that?
What?
A number popped up in the data. Scroll back. 32nd of the 5th.
Drone Bomb 8.
That is a lot of money.
It's an installment.
They're still paying for it.
But they've changed governments. They can't still be making payments.
I guess they couldn't get out of the contract without...
I mean, if they breached contract with Dex Industries, the president would take action.
What would he do?
I expect he'd move Angel City uncomfortably close.
I can't believe it. How many installments have there been?
They go back... monthly. Wow.
That's huge.
More than huge.
Then again, so was the bomb.
Value for money, I suppose. War is expensive.
Makes you think, doesn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, in comparison to that, we're cheap. Maybe we should ask for a raise.
Wait, there's something else here.
What?
Conversational files. This is all palace stuff, so it's internal.
Ah, now that is more interesting. What can you see?
Conversations going back a year. Every department. And
What?
Varian, Isra and Ren's apartment.
No way.
I wonder how much they know.
Too much. And if we find out, we're crossing a line. So stop looking. This is for our boss's eyes only.
You're right. You're right. Let's finish the processing.
If we're dehydrated, we can just have a drink. We don't need to be attached to drips.
This is a far more effective way to get fluids into you than by simply ingesting it. You must know that by now.
Of course I do. And it would be important if we were sick.
When people are as dehydrated as you three, they're classified as sick. Hey, stay still.
Do what you're told, Isra. There is no point arguing with a medic.
Ren, you're almost done.
Uh-huh.
How are you almost done? You increased your drip rate when I wasn't looking?
What the hell, Ren?
I didn't know you could do that. How did you...
It's very bad practice and can be dangerous. You shouldn't... Oh.
I'm tired and I need to shower.
No. Sleep here until you're done.
I am done, and I can't sleep here. I'm going to our cabin.
Oh, no. You're not going anywhere.
I think you'll find I am. I'll see you two in a bit.
Oh, no.
Idris?
Oh, hi, Ren.
Is she going to be okay?
Yeah, for sure. Dr. Srivastava says she's got an eye replacement for her. It'll be completely false this time, not just the iris and retina, but she'll be able to see again.
That's great. Better than the alternative, anyway. What are they going to do about her pumps?
They've removed almost everything. Left her heart, thank the gods. I expect that would have been next, and then...
We got there first. And the person behind it...
Yeah, I heard about what you did.
Pesha Thellis. He won't be signing off on anything like this ever again.
That's a big step beyond your remit, kid.
What else was I made for? Someone had to do something. He'd have just got a fat pension otherwise.
Still.
She'll be okay. That's the main thing. I'll be in our cabin if you need me.
All right. Gods, what do I even do with that?
Finally. Peace.
Hello, Ren.
Auto?
In Season 3, Episode 5 of the Dex Legacy, you heard Kam Elliott as Varian Dex, Kelsey Griffin as Isra Dex, Charlie Richards as Ren Dex, Chris Gregory as Nathaniel Dex, Warren Graham as Tristan Krail, Carl Wharton as Erec Pthalno, David S. Deer as Idris Morrowether, Kathryn Georgiou as Rasheen Trouvesh, Stevie Skinner as Rhaya, Emily Inkpen as Auto, and Danny Scott as Medic and Mechanic, with music by Dr. Alan Stroud. Production, sound design, and editing are by Chris Gregory for Alternative Stories. The Dex Legacy is recorded at Orpheus Studio in London by Richard Orpheus Campbell. Our executive producer is Don Flinspach. The Dex Legacy is written by me, Emily Inkpen, and produced by Alternative Stories. If you'd like to find out more about our cast and crew or about the world of the Dex Legacy, please visit our website at thedexlegacy.com. If you'd prefer to listen without the ads, why not join our Patreon? You'll get our entire back catalogue of episodes ad-free, plus new episodes 2 days early, plus bonus content and more for the Dex Legacy and all our shows, including Wasteland, a Dex Legacy story, Burnout, Specvic Radio Theatre, and Writing Worlds. Just follow the link in our show notes. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give us a like, rating, or review in your favourite podcast app. It helps other people to find the show and means the world to our cast and crew. You can also leave us messages and comments on Spotify, and we love to hear from you. It would not have been possible to make Season 3 of the Dex Legacy without the help of our generous Kickstarter backers, and we're giving specific shout-outs to our supporters at the end of every main episode. This time, we would like to thank Danny Inkpen, Fiona Moore, Joanne Phillips, Mick Brooks, John Glover, Chris Sugden, Quintin Schellenberg, and Jordan Acosta. The Dex Legacy, Season 3, is an Alternative Stories 2025 production.